Welcome to Friday's episode of Sauced in the City, a virtual comedy kickback. 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. It's the comedy apocalypse, y'all, where dark humor, blue comedy, bad behavior is accepted like a black card on the black market. This is a live show, so it is a rated R, rated blue comedy. But tonight we are going to give y'all a break. I don't know if I could say that. We'll have to get the list of things I could say. Even though this is a live show, you will not need earmuffs because we are going to attempt the impossible by doing a cursing-free, sex-free, violence-free, funny comedy episode. Now, I don't know how that's going to go down, but you guys can tune into it live, and it's easy to join us on Roku. You simply access your Roku device, you download your UBS and TV app, you search Sauce in the City, and you can see us fail or sail. Hey, that's going to be a new game. Fail or sail. I love it. This is what it will look like if you do everything right. And wish us luck. And if you pray or do things like that, please go ahead and do one over this episode because God knows we're going to need it. All right. Best piece of advice I ever received is friends who make you laugh. Be around them. And we have been doing it for over 4 years now, and we don't want to stop. So speaking of friends who make me laugh, and I think with this kind of episode is going to make my rib cage hurt, is the Colorado comic. Hey, Willie C. Smith, it's good to see you.
Brenda Brown and Chocolate Child, what you doing? How you been? How's everything going? How's everything doing? Are you hear me? Hey, you said, what's up? Like I said, I'm here. I am the...
I'm trying to get this thing to go down.
You got Wi-Fi? It's Wi-Fi. Yeah, we I was just wondering, because, as they say, over in Vegas, guys, their Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, their Wi-Fi areas are really, really bad. So I understand. So yes, hello, Brenda Brown, the Chocolate Child. How you doing? I told you. I know you be like, what's going on? And be like, my Wi-Fi is all messed up. What? Your Wi-Fi? Have you ever been on that phone call where you're listening and you were like, hey, the other line is going, my Wi-Fi is not working. So what's going on, Brenda Brown, the Chocolate Child? How you doing?
Well, it's good to see you, my friend, and thank you for stopping me from cussing because I was back here about to below.
No, not tonight. Well,
while we have it working, let's see if we can get our Wi-Fi to bring our friend Randy Holton to the stream. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Brenda. You are in the middle of the desert, so that could be a problem, couldn't it?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking like the scorpions are chewing through the Wi-Fi wire because this is not normal. But it's good to see you as long as this internet connection will stay in tune. Let's see if we can do this, Randy. No cursing, no sex, no violence. All right, Mark E., welcome to this type of stream. It's good to see you.
Take your foot off of me.
Cold turkey. It was best to start mute. What came out of my mouth was not valid for this show. I've never quit cold turkey before. I think I got the DPs. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so hard. No cussing. No SCX.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna do my best to try to lead us in a good direction, and I got real strong friends on tonight's stream. Speaking of which, how are you, SK Morton?
I'm completely unprepared. So that's something.
Well, I think you're the most prepared of any of us here in this clean comedy type thing. But since you've been away for a little while, tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about S.K. Morton.
Well, S.K. Morton is a fantastic individual. God loves him more than most. He not only does mediocre stand-up, but he has illegible books that he writes. So really, if you want to feel bad for someone, I'm your man.
I would not feel bad for you. You have a book. You have more than most people have. Feel bad for you? Are you kidding me? The people that I feel bad for you have way more. Okay? I'm just saying. It's good to see you, my friend. Next up, we have a newbie to the stream, Thomas Eskin. Hi, Thomas. It's good to see you. Yeah, y'all give him some. Wait, I was going to say give him some love. Give my internet some love. There we go. There we go. See, he got home. Okay, y'all give it up for
Oh, no. My internet's going crazy too. I'm sitting right next to the router now.
It's because it's a co-conspiracy, I tell you. They don't want black folks to get together. All right, Thomas, tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond.
They're going to shut them down one comedy plug at a time.
Right.
Yeah, my name's Thomas Eskin, Tell them about me. Now, when I curse or nothing, I just want everybody to know that I'm a Christian man, Grandma, what's up? There ain't gonna be no curses today. I'm in a good mood. Hey. And that's why I was in the car. I was in the car because I was on my way to church. I was trying to do the Lord's work. But now you asked me to tell some jokes, so I'm here with you.
Well, we want to thank the Lord for sharing your time with us on this stream. So welcome to the show, and we're going to see if we can make it a whole 2 hours without getting struck down. That's the game plan. That is the game plan. And even Betsy is like, girl, please, what are you talking about? All right. So that brings us to our next segment, is the Getting to Know You segment. And this is where we ask crazy questions of our comedic cast and see what kind of answers we can get back. Because we know you find out more and more and more every time you ask a dumb question, because there is no such thing. So they say. Our first question up, one of my favorites, always starting fights on my timeline. I don't know if I can say starting fights. I might start one. All right. The Addams Family versus the Munsters. Okay. These are two of my favorites. And you will be singing your answer. So which one is your favorite? Vote now and sing that answer, the Colorado comic.
Daddy, they are you want to get the cookie, you're out of family.
Hey! I love it. Okay, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Randy Holton, which one was your favorite? And make sure you sing the answer. Vote now.
Monsters. What band?
Hey, I like the song. How about you, Marty? Which one of these was your favorite?
Love and marriage. It's an institute you can't discourage. Yes, I tell you, brother, you can't have one monster without the other.
Hey, if you don't know the theme song, make one up. I love it. S.K. Morton, which one of these was your favorite, or would you prefer?
Oh boy, let's see. The Addams Family. They had all their sisters and me.
The Adams Family. We're
That's
gonna
right.
go cut that record, SK. We gonna cut that record. Thomas Eskin, which one of these what is your favorite? And sing your answer. Vote now.
I think I'm in the wrong age group for this question. I it's black and white. Like I was a child. Like my song "Old MacDonald Had a Farm." It's an old question. I'm going with the Adams because they got an animation, man. Like what we gonna ask about Dune next? Who was better, Moses? Like I don't know. That's an old question.
I love it because see, now that we know we have all the generations, this is going to separate the men from the boys. Did you grow up on home cooked food? Did you grow up on TV dinners, dining out, or a combination of three? And we know these young mothers out here. I don't know. How did you grow up, Thomas?
I grew up on a home cooked meal. My mother, you know what I mean? My mother slammed it down. That's good. As soon as I left the mother's house, though, it turned to takeout real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I've just missed the generation where men were supposed to be in the chef game too. I was just a little too old for it, so I didn't get all the home training. But TV dinners, man, they sell TV dinners as meal plans now. That's all the meal prep is. Just a whole bunch of laminated TV dinners for you for Netflix.
I love it. SK Morton, how did you grow up?
Well, I know I look like I'm half Irish and half troll, but in actuality, I'm half Italian. And my mother was Italian, and she made home cook almost all the time. So I don't know if that's funny or I mean, it makes me better than everyone else, but yeah, my mama, she made it to something.
Mark E., how did you grow up?
I gotta agree with Thomas. He's not gonna know some of these answers, but I was a TV dinner kid because we were latchkey kids. That means we came home with no parents. The bus let you off at any corner. Didn't matter. You didn't need parents nearby. And then my mom would write out instructions because remember, we didn't even have microwaves back then. We actually cooked. Well, we put our TV dinner in, and that's how we grew up. That's why I have this great physique now.
I love it, Mark. Randy Holton, how did you grow up?
Well, lunchtime was fried bologna sandwiches. I could do that myself. Or better yet, Spam sandwiches. But
Okay. A lot of handmade items. Okay, I did that too, Randy. A peanut butter spoon. All right, the Colorado comic. How did you grow up?
Well, which is weird that you brought this up because I'm like, my father was like in the military, so I had to eat a whole lot of MREs. So I didn't get no home cooked meals. I didn't get no takeout dinners. My dad would slam down the MRE on my. I was like, here, eat this. I'm like, well, what else are we gonna eat? And and that powdery stuff. Yeah, add water, man. That's just man.
Oh my God. Well, it looks like our upbringings were much the same. We in trouble, y'all. Everybody except for Thomas, because his mama threw down. Yeah. All right. Next up, a man buys a firework for $60. Then he sells it for $70. Then he buys it back at $80, but sells it again for $90. How much money did he make? I'm going to set the clock for 3 minutes, and I am going to put all of my comedic cast on the stream, and we're going to see if they can get one good answer out of all 5 of them. Let's see how good the general education system was. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
I think
talk about it or
He got robbed. He did. He got robbed.
Is this the achievement test? I thought they were going to make these more
3
friendly.
minutes to figure out how much money did somebody make that they weren't supposed to have that they didn't con somebody else into.
That's true. That's illegal. Those are illegal fireworks. It was $20, right?
I think
I don't know. You're the only Caucasian here that seems to know that.
Yes.
I could be wrong. I don't
Simple
know.
math says $20.
Oh my
How did
God,
you
what's funny?
reuse the firework 4 times?
Yeah, true.
That's a good firework.
That's right. Well, he's got $20, but he's only got 3 fingers.
I would have shoplifted it and then just sold it and it'd been pure profit. But selling it,
No matter what he walked out with, he stole it from the store. That's why he shouldn't have had it in the first place. That's his fault.
Unless
Period.
Does
Unless-
Walmart sell fireworks?
sold him a shell. Here, buy this empty fireworks. It still works.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they sell them at like Supers and stuff like that, and they actually take it away. I mean, you know, they're like, hey, you know, King Supers, they're sitting right out in front where they are not
I like
supposed to be taped.
sparklers and snakes. I don't like anything goes boom.
I don't
So
know.
$20. He made $20.
But if we're
Yeah, 20
wrong,
bucks.
I think he lost 40.
SK and Thomas own this. They say $20.
I'm with it. I like
Yeah.
it. That's a good pay. I personally, he's not
Just
gonna
know,
have any-
like, if I didn't get it right, like, I didn't finish college. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even start
I
college.
got no
Wasn't really
shame in it, you know? If I did get it right, I finished calculus in high school. So whatever you want to go with.
I ate a
This
tub
is
of
not
college
trade.
cheese
This is
before,
not
man.
trade. That's,
I only ate one
makes
tub of
it
college
okay.
cheese.
All right, the Colorado comic. You cannot have one ongoing sentence that never has a breath. He is the only voice that is a soundtrack. It just never, it never goes. It just on.
I
Okay,
think he's proven that you can do
Be
that.
watching your frequencies, my guy.
he is on the frequency. Like every episode has the Willie C. Smith frequency in it. I'm sold. All right, so I think here's the question. 3 minutes is up on the clock. I'm gonna let our newbie here, Thomas Eskin, be the sole spokesperson for the group. And what answer did we come up with, and how did we arrive at the answer?
All right, so we arrived at $20, Your Honor, and we arrived at this conclusion because we're a whole bunch of comics that don't really know what we're talking about, but we've all been paid around that increment of money for our work, so we know how to manage $60, $70. So I think if we know enough about that, I think that's a $20 gain. I'm standing with it.
Oh my God. Y'all give it up for Thomas Eskin. That was super good. Okay, so that is the correct answer, and our future is in good hands. That brings us to our next segment called Welcome to the Stage. And this is where we want to hear just a little bit more out of one of our comedic cast. And we have 2 in the building tonight. So this is going to be a hard choice. I'm glad that I don't have anything to do with choosing who's going to do it. It is by cast vote. So let's hear what the cast has to say. The Colorado comic. Now that we've gotten to know everybody, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Yeah, and you did bring up newbies, and this one is tough choice. Tough choice. See, I don't want to put him in jail, so I'm gonna go with
You get it together. Andy Holton, who's got your vote tonight?
I'm going with the new black man.
You got to give him a name. Let's see, Mark E.
Randy,
Who's
his
got
name
your
is
vote?
Thomas Eskin. Thomas Eskin. He's not defined by his color. We're up in 2023, sir. 2023. This isn't the 70s. Good Lord. The black man? Are you kidding me?
You told me colored?
SK Morton. Who would you like to hear more from tonight?
My vote is for Black Thomas Eskin.
Hey, what did this turn into? Hey, I just get called colored. Time out. Wait.
Oh God. Thomas Eskin. Who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Whoever called me colored. That, I don't hear those jokes.
Well,
I need more of
well,
that. Is
I
that
think.
Randy? Is that Randy?
Yes, that was Randy Holton. Oh boy. And he's only got like one word to use, so I'm glad that by the power of the vote, you win, black man, and I'm gonna call you a black man, and I think I'm just gonna hope that I don't get no lawsuits after this. Anyway, clock set at 3 minutes on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but we hope and pray that it is funny. Congratulations on being the opening act of the episode. Let's go.
Hey, opening act, starting strong. I talk about myself here. Oh, you clapped for me. I thought I almost got theme music playing. I was ready. I was gonna get up and give y'all a two-step, baby. I was for it, you know. I like being here. I love doing comedy, so that's always great. It's called Sauce in the City, and I always thought that was funny because I don't drink anymore. I'm like 3-4 years sober now, so I'm like not sauced in the city. It's a rough experience. I don't recommend it. Like being sober is for the birds. You can quote me on it. Like it's not where you want to be. But I don't know. I was drinking for like 4 years. I always called myself the Kobe Bryant of liquor, like a Hall of Famer. Like every night wasn't the greatest night, but you knew I took the most shots. That's how I kept it though. I really was like back in Jersey, before I moved out here to Phoenix. Like I was like a bottle a day. So I was living the dream. I didn't do anything that I'm not allowed to talk about on this comedy show. Yeah, there's no violence. I got a clean record. I've done a lot of dumb stuff, but clean record though. I used to go to work drinking too. Like, and my bosses knew, but like I'm a really good employee. Like whatever I do, I go 100% in. So like they knew I was drinking, but my productivity was so good they just let it slide. One day I had the bottle of whiskey in my vest and I dropped it in the parking lot, and everybody saw me. So like I ran back inside and went and got a straw. Told my bosses I was drinking on the rocks. Do I still got time, or is that the 3 minutes of the opening act? I just saw myself camera on.
Keep going.
Keep going?
Keep going.
Hey, man. Yeah. Hello, Vanessa Ray, the hillbilly peach. Hey, look, I'm too single for names like that. But regardless, that's not what we're talking about. What other jokes do I got? Do I even want to tell jokes? This is just such a nice spot. It's good to meet you guys. I'm really an antisocial guy. I don't like talking to people because I think really weird, Like one of my friends, he's got doctor problems. He was telling me about him. He mentioned to me he's got a gay eye doctor. I said, "You got a gay eye doctor? That means you'll never see straight again."
Hey.
Hey, there you go. That's a pow. All right. I'm gonna end on that one because I still don't think I dance in no hot water yet. I'm good.
You are not dancing in hot water. It's okay.
All right, it's over. Relax.
Y'all give it up for Thomas Eskin, who's getting used to the format, and did a really good, solid 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Tell everybody where they can find you if they want more of your funny, because you really are funny. Thank God.
Yeah, I tried. Like I sacrificed a lot for this. I had a really good job that I was just talking to you about. 6 figures. Gave it all up, got sober for comedy. I better be funny. But you can follow me on Eskin Got Jokes. That's my Instagram. My last name, Eskin Got Jokes. Simple, like got milk, I got jokes. So Instagram, Facebook. I got a web page, which basically brings you back to the same stuff anyway, but people want a web page.
Just anywhere.
That's how it goes. Catch me in the streets.
I love it. Catch him outside, y'all. Y'all give it up one more time for Thomas Eskin. And we are going to move on to the spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the spotlight, yo. Do, 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 do. And work. Singing lessons coming soon. All right, this is my favorite part of the show because we get to highlight different venues and comedians, as you just saw with Thomas Eskin, and different shows and food and anything that we find interesting. And boy, did we find a lot that was interesting this week because it was bombarding my inbox, and somebody is driving me cuckoo notes with. Okay, yep, there we go. All right. So our first thing up that we have is a friend of the show. Shout out to Phil and the gang, Phil Page and the gang. Share the Hope Comedy Day event. They will be out there telling jokes with comedian JoJo Baby and Tiffany Warner. For more information, you guys can contact Vonda. Her number's on the stream in between the little gray mark. I don't want to put it like out there, but you guys can get in on the fun. It looks fun, and I definitely know Phil is going to make it fun. Shout out to DJ Beadman. All right, next up, we have Comedy T-Bone and Friends Comedy Showcase, and that's got Comedy T-Bone, Big King, Carletta K, and Sugar Daddy, Rooster, and RJ Prince. Okay, they just getting down over there. Arlington Improv, Sunday, October 8th at 7:30 p.m. Make sure y'all go out there and definitely show your support. Next up, we have the Blue Ridge Comedy Festival, December 11th through the 16th, 2023, Bristol, Tennessee. Submissions in September 30th, so please make sure that you get those in. And festivals are big this time of year because then you have the Black Comedy Festival. So make sure if you want more information on that, you can just definitely inbox me. I have all the good stuff. And then, of course, our show here live in Las Vegas on stage, the Comedy Apocalypse Tour. Doors open at 7 p.m. It's the Halloween Comedy Takeover. We are ready to do damage over here, y'all. Damage, I say. It is going to be a night of shenanigans and all sorts of things and contests, you guys. And we even got a $500 prize at the end of the show. You guys are going to want to come out for this. Tickets are on sale. Mine are $25. Now, you might can catch another ticket agent and they may give you a break or may not. I don't know. That's their business. But this has been this week's segment of the Spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the Spotlight, yo. Do, 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 and work. God. All right, you guys, it is time for our next favorite segment, which is It's Game Time. It's game time. And this one right here, guys, is when we get to play an amazing game with our comedic cast. And we even got a new game in. I made this one up today because somebody sent me this meme, and I love playing new games. And this one is called Stop a close-up of an object, and you guys have to try to guess what it is. That's a long... Ooh, almost cussed. See, I caught myself. I'm doing better. I'm a work in progress. I have snapped a couple of items up close, and you guys are going to tell me what it is. Are you guys down for the challenge? Are you guys ready to see what I have?
Yes, ma'am.
We know.
All right, here we go. This is our first item. Willie C. Smith. Can you identify this item?
Yeah, that is the blood spot that was on my shoe yesterday because I had to get it off because, of course, was doing a little wrenching in the car and cut the little hand, and then the blood spot came down and it's all over the place. I was like, man. Oh, and then, yeah, it's a little blood spot,
God. Randy Holton, what do you think it is?
I think that's a pothole in Tampa Bay. It's like a roller coaster. It's not one pothole, it's like one in a row. Go up.
Mark E., what do you think it is?
Speaking on behalf of the entire obese nation, those look like chocolate-covered ridged potato chips.
Ooh, chocolate-covered ridged potato chips. I might try those. SK Morton, what is it?
I believe that's raccoon blood.
Okay, raccoon
that's definitely
blood.
Raccoon blood, yes.
Okay, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, welcome to the stream. What do you think it is?
Ruffles have little ridges. I think it's, unfortunately, I think it's a Kotex.
Wait a minute. Let me just throw this warning in here. We are practicing for prison comedy. Okay, clean, no sex, and no cussing. So go again.
Oh, so good. Okay, I'll call it cranberry. It's ridges of cranberries. How's that?
Oh my God! I think we could have went with the Kotex too. We still want to keep it dark. Thomas Eskin, what do you think it is?
It looks like is it your wisdom? You took the picture. Is it your wisdom tooth? Looks like the gap where your wisdom tooth used to be. That's what it looked like.
Ooh, ow! None of you got that right. It is a can of beets, okay?
Okay.
It's got about the same flavor.
All right, let's try this again. All right, picture number 2. Concentrate. What is this? All right, Thomas Eskin, what is this a picture of?
It can't be that. Never mind. That was a setup. It was a setup. That's what that was. It's a picture of a Spartan helmet. That's what I thought it was. A picture of a Spartan helmet.
Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, what do you think that is? Okay, when she gets her mic together. SK Morton, what do you think that is?
Can I see that picture one more time?
Just one more.
That is actually not close-up of a small object. That's a very large object. I know exactly what it is. It's Mrs. Kong's IUD.
I love it. Mark E., what is that a picture of?
Well, I think I have that same box here. I believe that's a box, let's keep it clean, of prophylactics.
Maybe. Randy Holton, do you agree or disagree? What do you think that is?
I disagree. It's a clock for blind. Because don't have no numbers on it.
The Colorado comic, what do you think that is?
D. Hey, Mark, good call, dog. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good call, dog. Mm-hmm. Good call, dog. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, Mark. I got you, dog. Yeah, good call. That's what it is.
Okay, guys. It is a lot of you did get that right. It is a part of our Safety First package that we will be giving away October 30th. Narcan nasal spray, Plan B, One Step, Trojan. They had a whole setup, y'all. They were out there giving this stuff away, and it's very important because people out here in Vegas, you'll need all of this stuff. It's to make a better day. All right, you guys, picture number 3, the last one. What do you think it is? The Colorado comic.
Oh,
Bird. Chocolate? Yeah, chocolate.
Okay. Randy Holton, what do you think it is?
That line from Will Fiction. I'll take a vow for $500.
Mark E, what do you think it is?
Isn't that the sign for the panty bar at Victoria's Secrets?
Darber. Huh, maybe. SK Morton, what do you think it is?
Now, being a highly intelligent, very educated man, I know that is actually a foreign language. That is Maltese for the good land.
I would say so. Thomas Eskin, what do you think that is?
hey, I'm hoping that's the brat. Hey, that's what I was thinking. I saw it. I was like, oh, she back in concert? Hey, let's get it.
Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, what do you think that is?
I thought it was Dabba Dabba Doo, the Flintstones.
I love this game. None of y'all got it right. But I do love this game. It is actually a close-up picture of my badge for the alternative products convention here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So it was a good time. And yes, I had a very good time. Shout out to DJ Thump for the tickets and jamming 105.7. Oh man, that was a fun game. I'm going to keep that one definitely in my pocket to play. Next up is the Comedy Kickback, and this is where we talk about a little bit of a more serious topic with our comedic cast, because everything isn't always about the jokes. It's a nickel for your thought. We're moving on up. We got a pretty serious question. We'll see how they feel about it. So here we go. In comedy, is tone or content more important to you? How about you, Thomas Eskin? We'll let you start us out.
Content. I think content's more important. Tone is the type of things that get people in trouble. The content is really what's gonna last. How you say things is what gets you in trouble, but what you said is the stuff that really stands the test of time anyway.
Okay, I'm digging it. Y'all better pay attention. He dropping jewels. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. What do you think is more important, content or tone?
I believe same way the cone. I was putting it all together. The content is very important, along with the tone, but the content is always going to be funny. If it's funny.
I love it. SK Morton, what say you?
I don't know what tone is, so I'm going to say content.
I love it. Okay, go with what you know. Mark E, which one is more important?
Tone. It's how you deliver it. This is boring. When I tell you to go, God damn it! I swore.
Mark has to put $5 in the jar. All right, Randy Holton, which is more important, content or tone?
I think content is, like if you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and you order a bucket of chicken and there's no chicken in that bucket, so you got to have chicken in the bucket.
I like how you put that. You got to have chicken in the bucket. The Colorado comic, which is more important, content or tone?
See, that's like are you trying to twist my brain cells on? Because it's like you're saying what you said, but do what I do, but don't put in what I put in. I mean, because if I'm not putting in, then I ain't getting out, right? So, put in, right? So if I'm not putting in I can't say the C word because that's not a good thing. No C words out there. I didn't say it. But yeah, I guess it'd be put in what you put in to put it in to keep
Oh
it in
boy.
there.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez. I think he's just going to confuse us some more. In comedy, is tone or content more important? Weigh in, you guys. If you are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, your answer is just as important as you put it there live. All right. Well, that has been that segment of the kickback. And, you know, when you put them on serious questions, sometimes their minds go a little haywire. And the best way to fix that is with another episode of It's Game Time. It's game time. And this is one of our favorites around here. Rest of the cast.
Ew, that's you.
Hey, and this is where we give our comedic cast 60 seconds on the clock to turn into the best sales agents ever. We got some new products in inventory, only one that will fit this episode. So we are going to pit them head to head in a all sales battle. Let's see if you can hit your sales goals. See who gets the most in sales. This is our item up on the shelf. Our sales folks will have 60 seconds on the clock to do their worst. The Colorado comic, rest of the cast.
Sell that. You.
Yeah. Take it. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have Exhibit A, the best holding off of feet ever. The prints are real. They belong to one particular person, and sure enough, he's in the courtroom today. Sure as was said before, and we're going to say this again. I want these particular items sold to the highest bidder in the jury. So if you decide to go ahead and purchase these golden deep toes, you get 10 of them. You know, and every toe is different, and it's not the same person. But I don't know how that happened. But hey, just check it out. It wasn't me. You know what? I don't even know where they came from. Honestly, this wasn't mine. So honestly, my name is Thomas, and I work at a McDonald's. And sure enough, I don't even know why I'm in here, guys. I was just trying to drop off lunch. I'll tell you.
Time. All right, Randy Holden, 60 seconds on the clock. Same item. Rest of the cast.
Sell that skew.
Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to say name that SKU.
Are you bored with your shoes? I have something that will put whole new life into your shoe life. It looks like a foot. And you put your foot inside a foot. And they're gold. I think that's real gold too. So it only costs $2 million. But, you know, if you buy 2 pair, I'll sell the second pair free. Only got to pay shipping for $100,000. So for $1.1 million, you can have a pair that will put life back into your feet. If you're going to put your foot inside a foot, that's golden. So get your golden foot, $1.1 million. You can't go wrong. It's a whole new life for your foot. Your foot inside your foot, that's golden.
Time. All right, Mark E, 60 seconds on the clock. Rest of the cast. Sell that.
You. Unfairly, I have a buyer for these. The gentleman enjoys feet. Darrell Hearns. You could own for a mere $25,000 the golden blazoned feet of Cleopatra. All true connoisseurs of the foot and the toe are going to be seeking these. I'm going to sell them to you for just $25,000 before we get them off to Sotheby's. You will be the only man to ever enjoy the the actual taste and actual feel of the queen of the motherland, Cleopatra's feet. Darrell Hearns, call me directly. I know you want these feet. They're better than latex.
Time. All right, SK Morton, 60 seconds on the clock. Item on the shelf. Rest of the cast. Sale.
That
Feel free to put it up as I'm talking. Has this ever happened to you? You want to go outside in your bare feet, but it's hot out. The asphalt is hot and you don't want to burn them. Well, here's a way you can go out and still keep your bare feet. It's the barefoot shoes. They're good for they're good for frolicking. They're good for running around in the grass. They are great for nudist colonies. Keep a firm arch while still looking like you're a person who can't afford shoes. Now, because of supply chain issues, we can only give 3 away. And if you order now in the next minutes, we'll throw in this toe ring. Simply pay another fee. So call now, buy the foot shoes.
I love it. Time. All right, Vanessa Ray, 60 seconds on the clock. Rest of the cast.
Sale.
Do you feel like Fat Thor? Do you have stinky feet? You know, do you tiptoe through the tulips? You know, we have the shoe for you. This is the masculinity, femininity shoe. You know, it's for the sucker who likes to suck on toes, but the suckee doesn't like to be sucked on. So that's what you put these on, and your man will have it made. He'll be so excited to also have double shoes to lay on you. And let me see what else I have. Oh, yes, these are definitely geriatric stilettos for those who work on the street corner. Yeah. Make lots of money with wearing them things.
Okay, time. All right, Thomas Eskin, you have seen our item on the shelf for sale. The clock is set at 60 seconds. Rest of the cast.
Sell that.
I hope we're talking about the Sam Darrell Hearns because I'm gonna advertise it to him too. I think that's a good idea. Hey, have you ever wanted Oprah's feet? Have you ever thought about that? Like, if I could just wear Oprah's feet, I would just be more fashionable. Right here, I have her exact design, bronzed in flesh color. I don't know. Have you ever wanted to be a regular walking person with ingrown heels? Look no further. These come with ingrown bones that dig into the earth, bringing your fashion to a higher level. We don't got red bottoms. We got skin bottoms. Okay? You got to keep it at the bottom because if you say skin on the top, that's racist.
I love it. Oh my God. My little one stomach muscle is hurting. Okay, the Colorado comic. You can't buy it from yourself. Your inventory is already overgrown. So whose will you be spending your money at their shop? I should say.
Wow. It's like we go, oh, I came in and saw your feet, and I need your feet. Which foot do you want? Oh, well, somebody was giving me 3, and then I saw 2, and you know what? Their feet though, and they're stinky, and I mean, like, cause I like Vanessa Ray's feet too, but I'm not trying to stick my nose on it. But there it is. I'm gonna go with Vanessa Ray to Hillbilly Pete. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pick up her feet. Yeah.
Oh gosh, Vanessa Ray, lock your inbox. Okay, Randy Holton, whose feet will you be spending your money on?
Apparently, Darrell Hearns' feet.
I love this. You got to see the episode.
Celebrities. I guess I put a celebrity's foot on my foot. Does it get any better than that? Well,
Okay.
why not?
He's not on the show. He wasn't one of the sales guys. He's just a customer. All right, Mark E. Who sold you the foot?
I'm going with the guy that had the same mindset as me, and that's Darrell's sales pitches. Thomas Eskins. Randy.
Oh God. S.K. Morton. Who sold you the foot?
I agree. I think Thomas did the best job. I don't have anything funny to say about that, other than it's interesting.
It isn't funny. It just needs to be a vote. Oh, geez. Message people. Just vote. Okay. Vanessa Ray. Ew. Who sold you the feet? Who sold you the feet?
Oh, well, I'm going to go with Thomas. Yeah, he did pretty good. It was precise and clean, unlike my feet.
Ew. Oh my gosh. Thomas Eskin, even though you swept the category, you still get a vote. Who sold you the feet?
Got to give the alley-oop for Mark E to set me up there, because me and Daryl Hearns be joking back and forth, and we talk about the same guy. So I like this right here, and I'm gonna clip this, and it's gonna be on my Instagram next week. Okay.
Right. Y'all give it up for Thomas Eskin, the winner. And around here, you take your run around the winner's circle and you shout out to the Academy.
Shout out to the Academy, Sauce in the City. What's up? Good to be here.
Oh man, we appreciate your funny, and shout out to Darrell Hearns, a friend of the show. He was actually supposed to be here tonight, but I guess work or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, shout out to you, Thomas Eskin. You will be team captain number 1. Remember that, okay? And we will vote for team captain number 2 because we have come to the big game at the end of the episode. What we've been warming up for, the last chance lineup. And that is where our comedic cast will jump into lineups, and it will be, we have to do it differently. It will be 3 against 3 because we have 6 comedic, funny folks in the house. I will take over the hosting duties. So everybody is available. I need to pick a team captain number 2. So I am thinking of a number in my head. From 1 to 10, and the person who gets the closest to it without going over will be team captain number 2. Willie C. Smith, what's the number?
9.
Randy Holton, what's the number?
1.
I love it. Mark E., what's the number?
I'm going to say out there in Vegas, it's 726, so the number's got to be 5.
I love it. S.K. Morton, what's the number?
10.
Ooh, hi. Vanessa Ray, what's the number?
3.
All right. Oh my gosh. Vanessa Ray must be reading my mind. It is 83 degrees out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So the number I was thinking of is 8 because it's hot and it needs to cool down just a little bit. So Thomas Eskin, you are team captain number 1, and Vanessa Ray, you are team captain number 2. And now, in order to pick your teams, you have the Colorado Comic, Randy Holton, S.K. Morton, and Mark E. available for the picking. I'm thinking of another number between 1 and 10 to decide who's first. And Vanessa Ray, since you won the last round, what number am I thinking of?
7.
Thomas,
7.
what number am I thinking of?
6.
You don't. Okay, thank you. And actually, Thomas Eskin, you won because the number, you guys both went over. The number was 2 because it is 7:27 p.m. and that's the number my eyes focused in on. So Thomas, you get first pick. Who would you like to pick to be on your team?
Let's go with Marquis.
Hey!
Woo, Marquis! That's a good pick, Thomas. Like that's a real that's a strong one. All right, Vanessa Ray, first blood has been struck. So who's on your team?
I'm going to go with the man sitting next to me, SK. I'll put my finger in his ear right here.
Oh, that's a funny one. You got you a good man there. You got you a good man. All right, Thomas, you get the last pick between the Colorado comic and Randy Holton. Who's it going to be?
We still didn't clear up the color thing. I ain't for back earlier. So I'll go with the Colorado comic off the general principle because I'm petty. So I'll have.
All right. So your team is yourself, Mark E, and the Colorado comic. Vanessa Ray, you have yourself, SK Morton, and Randy Holton. I am going to set the clock at 3 minutes. I am going to disappear because I've got to go to the bathroom. When I come back, Thomas and Vanessa, you guys are going to have your lineup. The opener will be 1 minute. The feature will be 3 minutes, and the headliner will be 5 minutes. 3 minutes set on the clock, and remember to come up with a name. I'm out of here. Good luck.
All right.
Outstanding.
Okay, since Thomas is new, we'll let him. Oh, sure. Okay, Randy, you're going to go first. I'm going to be the feature. SK, you'll be the headliner, so you'll get the 5 minutes because you're new, and I want to make sure that we get you in there and get some time going on. And if y'all think of a name, the Toad Gang.
Beatles.
The Beatles? Okay, we're the Beatles.
The Beatles.
We got ours down. We are the Beatles with Randy opening. I'm the feature, and SK is the headliner, and it's all up to you, Thomas, to work your team, who you want to be the headliner, who you want to feature, and who you want to open.
I just put it in the chat just so I wasn't.
Go ahead, T.
We'll go with Colorado comic, and then I'll go, and then let Mark close. I called him Mike by accident, but let Mark close. And we're gonna be the Beetlejuicers. Instead of the Beetlejuicers. Hey, I'm competitive. That's why I stay out of competition.
So I'm opening.
Okay.
Thomas, you're gonna feature, and then Marquis doing our headliner.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. And then Marky.
Supervise.
Did she say if I was also going to be, or because it's a clean show, am I also the Grim Reaper tonight as well?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that.
Keep your pants off.
Clean show.
I have a special one tonight, yes.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to see him tonight, honestly. I think we're going to turn this around to where it's still funny, like it's supposed to be. Because I'm still having fun with it. So, yeah, we're still going to be funny, but you know.
Thomas, I'm not sure if you're aware, or SK, I'm not sure what shows you've been at. I don't know, because we are trying to be clean if this one's going to have a Grim Reaper or not. But if you're not funny and everybody looks like they have a face right now, like SK or like Thomas right now, where they're not smiling or doing anything, or look like Colorado, something's going to happen. We'll test your I guess your ability to see something extremely awful.
Welding glass.
A lot of people drop off. A lot of people never come back. They exit the chats. It is horrifying.
It's easy. I don't know you guys personally, so
we'll know each other very personal after this particular event.
He's up close and personal.
Yeah, very close.
I can hear that we have come to a conclusion, so I will talk to my team captains. I will start with Vanessa Ray. Go ahead and tell me the name of your team, the lineup, and who will be doing what, or who's on your team and who will be doing what.
Okay, we are the Beatles. Yes. Hot as you can be. And we're going to have Randy's going to open up without all the cussing because this is supposed to be clean. And then I'm going to do the featuring. and then we're going to have SK is going to be the headline.
I think that's a good idea, Vanessa. All right, Thomas Eskin, tell me who's on your team, what's the lineup, and the name of the team.
All right, so the team name is the Beetlejuicers. I'm very proud of myself over that. I thought of it. I like it. But we're going to start with Colorado Comic, and then I'm going to go, and then we're going to let Mark end it off.
All right. So, Thomas, because you are new around here, you are the team captain. So you will be hosting your own folks. You will be hosting your own people, doing the call outs, because I'm finna get out of here and I'm going to go get my popcorn and watch from the sidelines. So I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10 once again to decide who goes first. Since Vanessa Ray went first the last time, Thomas, you can go first this time. What number am I thinking of?
5.
Vanessa Ray, what number am I thinking of?
9.
Thomas, you win. I was thinking of the number 3 because it's 83 degrees and it's 7:33 p.m. here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So you get to decide, do you and your team want to go first, or would you like to give it to your fellow teammates for them to go first?
Let them go first. Let them go.
Looks like we want to go first.
All right, you guys are up to bat. I am going to get out of here, and
Grim
Thomas,
Reaper.
take it away.
Grim Reaper.
All right. So, for the live from the Beetlejuicers, we're coming from you from all over the place, from Phoenix to Arizona to Virginia. We covering all grounds. We got some funny things for you guys. And if you don't like it, again, we probably don't live by you. We'll never see you in person. But anyway, we'll get this started by introducing my man. I knew him for such a long time. And by such a long time, I mean 1 hour and 2 minutes and 5 seconds and counting. Give it up for the Colorado Comic.
That was kind of messed up that you brought me in like that, because you didn't even say nothing about Denver. You didn't say nothing about Colorado. You didn't say nothing about Arkansas. You didn't say nothing about that. That's cool, though, dude. No, I like my captain to be a captain. I guess we're not captaining because he just kind of, hey, here you go. Yeah, that was cool. But, shout out to everybody out there. But, hey, y'all, I had a very, very interesting time. I love flying in. My arms are definitely so tired because of, hey, I got to fly in because, plane tickets. Anybody got a plane ticket out there? Anybody? You know how much a plane ticket costs nowadays? I don't, because I don't have enough money to get a plane ticket. So I keep flying in and flying out of places 95% of the time. Honestly, I mean, my arms get tired, Speaking of getting arm tired, have you ever done pull-ups and chin-ups so much that your muscles start to get hurting? Well, look, what you do is you stop. That's what you do. Why would you continue to get started? I mean, it's gonna hurt. That all they get the big muscles, man. I'm big. Yeah, you're walking around, but I know you're walking around because you're in pain. You can't even can you close your legs, when they just swole up like that? It's blood that goes down there, guys. So if blood's going down there, you got to get enough blood to come on back up. So speaking of come on back up, I'm kind of out of time, so I apologize. So thank you very much. Colorado Comic, kiss me. I like your boy. You know what we do. Yes.
One more time for the Colorado Comic. Hey, man. I wanted to give you respect, but I'm a Bronco fan too. And they just lost by 50 in the NFL. So it's a hard go with anything Colorado right now. Dion ain't feeling good. We ain't feeling good over here. Yeah, I'm just saying. Now our next comic, we want to keep this moving. We on a tight budget, tight time limit. He's from New Jersey. He's a pretty mildly attractive fella. Please give a warm welcome to Thomas Eskin. Hey, good to be here, guys. Nice seeing you for the first time. I wasn't talking to you 30 minutes ago. I got some jokes. See how they work here. Also trying to make sure that my filter's on right now. So the one thing that I will say is, again, I'm an alcoholic. I haven't drank in about 3-4 years. But big thing was I moved from New Jersey to Arizona. So I moved from a no gun state to an open carry state, and that sobered me up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like that was real quick. I saw too many guns at the Waffle House. It's like, let's slow down. They got pistols for pancakes. Let me relax. But it's really hard trying to adjust to a lot of stuff. Like, for example, Jersey, we honk the horn out in Jersey. Like, honking the horn's used to let you know, like, hey, you guys are messing up. Correct that habit. Again, out in Arizona, you honk the horn, you might get shot. Nothing you can do about it. But I will say I was aggressive in Jersey. I was getting into fights, all types of stuff. What I will say is all the open carry in Arizona turned me to a model citizen. All right. I want no smoke. I donate to the homeless and all of that. You know? But I still go to bars. My friends, they convinced me. They were like, you don't have to drink at all. You don't have to drink. They got axe throwing. Like, axe throwing? I tried it, and I love it. And I see Vanessa liked it too. She was real happy. I realized that, like, I'd never shoot nobody, but I'd tomahawk the hell out of you, boy. 20 yards out, I'll get you real quick. Sorry about that. I realized I'm crossing lines. Damn it. Now I'm crossing the wrong lines. This is how it goes. Also, driving up to Vegas. I'm from Phoenix, so driving up to Vegas, you have to pass through a town called Wickenburg, Arizona. It is. It's got a big sign out there that says that they're the national champions of team roping. Like, I'm from Jersey. I've never thought about roping anything a day in my life. And as a black dude, I don't trust ropes like that. I don't. Like, if half of you guys, if you double knotted your shoes on this live stream, I'd log out. All right? And if anybody listening didn't get that, hang in there. There you go. Always love the pun game. I think I got time for like one more before I get off. Nope. I could do that one. I'm single. I still talk to my ex. She's the one who's seen the full alcoholic version of me and the sober me. So I asked her, which version of me is better? She said, you're both assholes. All right, that's my time, yeah. My name's Thomas Eskin.
Oh man!
Now back to the
one.
Huh?
I said that was good. You have to forgive my internet. Sometimes it goes in and out. It has a vote too, whether you're funny or not, and it came right back in right when you were the funniest. So congratulations! Yeah, real funny stuff. Back to you. Keep it going.
She said the internet cut out when he's not funny. All right. Anyway.
It did. It came back in when you was funny though.
All right, now for a heavy hitter, the guy who's going to keep the internet on for the whole 5 minutes. It's not going to be no Wi-Fi problems because he's bringing security. Giving up for Mark E.
Yeah. Man, thank you so much for that introduction.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, they're all screaming because they know what else I possess, but I really never got the green light if I'm supposed to be the Grim Reaper tonight. So far, everything's been fun. We didn't have to worry about it. Two things. We got Halloween coming up. I will not be here. I will definitely not be here because I'm going to be in Vegas. That's going to be an awesome little time out there with all you friends and new friends. But the best thing is candy. Candy is too damn expensive. I made up a whole bunch of sex predator posters, and I put them all over my front yard to keep all the children away. They have to be posted here in Virginia if you're a sex predator. They can't bring the children to your door. So if you're looking for a way to save some money, make yourself a couple little posters and set them out front. It's not funny, but it is cheap. It's a very cheap way to get through Halloween and keep the toilet paper off your stuff. Second, you don't want to be the guy that shows up at the party not drinking. Okay, this is all for the people that got the AA. I got my coin. Listen, you don't want to go to a party and not be able to smell like alcohol. So I suggest you actually get this. It's Bush Beer Soap. You can lather yourself up in it, smell like you tied one on, and everybody will leave you alone. You won't have to succumb to all the peer pressure. Also, if you want to lick it a few times, it helps take that little edge off, just like the smokers with the pens. Now, let's get serious for a second. There's too much violence here in America. I get it. We all love these things. You talking about the region, you go out. Like, I carry this everywhere I go. I go to McDonald's with this little guy. But I found something that's more threatening than that. More threatening than that. Doo-doo on a stick. Okay? This is it. I'm telling you. You put a piece of dog shit on a stick and you go to touch somebody with it, they'll run away. Try and chase your brothers with it. Doo-doo on a stick works. All right? It's non-lethal. It's 100% effective because nobody wants to be touched with doo-doo. If you don't have a stick, you got a finger. Just reach in that backside, get it up there good, and get chasing them with it. They will drop their gun. They're not going to try and shoot you. Best bet they'll do the little sideways, what we like to call that, the theater shot, which nobody can shoot. Regions, you're talking about going from region to region. Things are different. You go from no guns to open carry, right? Well, I came here to the South, and I'm going to tell you one of the funniest things that isn't funny, but it's right up the alley, is Negroes in a can. We actually put our Negro cans out here so you can actually get yourself some Negroes in a can. I'm telling you, you keep them around the house. You got any Negroes at the house? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them, man. Now, I don't want to be racist. So the good people at Ducal put some white Negroes in a can too. You can have your white Negroes with your black Negroes, and they're all in cans, and you got them out at the house. I'm going to tell you, if you ain't laughing at that shit, you got the same freaking, congressman that I got. We need to get rid of that shit. I'm going to tell you the other things happening here. They're here. Aliens are here. And you're all afraid of probing, right? Well, if this is your little alien prober, you're not really scared about that little probe. No. But I'm going to tell you, remember E.T., that finger was almost 13 inches long. And if you're not ready for your probing, you're just going to make me have a fucking goddamn heart attack. Because if I'm sitting behind you in line and I hear you in there screaming during your probing, I'm not going to know if I trained myself just right. Okay? Now, I've been practicing a lot, and I can get the whole ET concept in, but it still doesn't pain me. Now, we also are trying to be clean because we're going to the prison series. So I'm not really worried about being shot, but I'm really worried about that backside. I'm thinking I have to set this on my headboard, and I'm going to take my own. I'm literally just going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to lube up with some beer soap and just take my backside. I think if I can get about this far, they're going to fight for me in prison. They will want to keep me. I will be a prize. I will be like the golden child. They'll be like, oh my God, that boy is prepped. That's the best mangina we've ever had. It's a mangina. When you're in prison, don't call it your butthole. No, there's no butthole sex. It's mangina. It's your special mixed up parts. You don't have to like it. If you like it, yeah, that's a positive. If you don't like it, yeah. But I tell you, if I'm going to prison also, I'm not going to be cheated out of the experience. When I'm up in the shower, I'm throwing my bar of soap down onto the ground. And I'm leaning over to pick it up like, hey, boys, don't cheat me out of this. All I've heard about it is it's a good time. Right? I'm just saying. What? It is a good time.
Okay.
Time up. Man, I'm going to tell you one other thing. One last thing. If you get to the backside and you freshen yourself up a little bit, this is some strawberry lick me. You will definitely be treated like a queen. You're going to get at least 2 or 3 extra cups of ramen. You'll probably actually eat. And the other big advantage of this is you could probably keister half this stuff in after you become a love child. And I know I can get 2 cartons of cigarettes in. I will be like the king of the damn prison. Forget black, forget white, forget Asian, forget the brown Latinos. It's going to be the Mark White prison system. I will have more stuff. Be like, hey, cigarette? Oh, no problem, man. Oh, yeah. My guards are going to be like, what the hell? How did he get so much shit in there? Even if they find half of it. If they find half of it, Vanessa. Oh, Vanessa. Oh, See, I just got to give it to you, Vanessa. That was tight. I don't know if you're trying to throw me or not, but I'm thinking you're wanting to see it. Is that what I'm catching? Is Vanessa's wanting to see it?
Thomas, stop. You're going on 7 minutes. Oh. Ah.
Listen.
All right. Hey.
It's a freaking leopard elephant. It's the rarest of all African animals. Woo!
Hey, damn safari.
It is a safari. That mother.
Hey, you could never say that. Never say that we don't go hard on the Beetlejuices.
I don't go hard, man. They gave me some pills. I'm a virgin actually now. I've been married for 32 years. We've not had sex since 2019. I'm full virgin. I walked through and looked at my wife the other day, and I thought I felt it move in my pants. I'm like, oh, that's 32 years of marriage, man. And if she's doing that for me just on a little bit of a sight, I think I went back full virgin.
Okay.
Right now. Thank you, Margie. Thank you. And that does conclude the little bit of the, as they say, the Beetlejuices, because we came in hard. We did it.
I wrote a book too. It's called
Now
Natural
I guess we're
Harvest.
going really quickly, as quickly as we can, because I'm pretty sure we ain't got that much time. But we're going to tie this over to the Beatles.
Friends and family.
Vanessa Ray, go ahead and, as they say, get to starting the shizzle.
Natural Harvest semen recipes.
Okay, so, now our team's getting ready to start. Mark, stop! Come on now.
I was waiting for her.
Going on 10 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Stop.
Is that what you were telling me to do? I was waiting for Brenda to tell me to stop.
Go.
And this episode of The Beatles is brought to you by Narcan. I've got 2 of those. Ha! Yes. We have that because when my daughter was sick, they made sure that I was able to revive her while she was dying. You understand that? That's kind of weird. So we're going to get going here, and the Beatles are going to get going by this awesome man from Tampa, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Randy Holton and his first. Yeah.
There's holidays that you wonder why there's no holiday. For instance, why is there no atomic bomb holiday? I mean, we blew up Japan. We blew up 2 cities in Japan. We killed over 200,000 people, burned out a lot of eyeballs. People were just vaporized. If you look at those pictures, those shadows in the ground, those used to be people. And then you look at all the radiation burn on probably another 200,000 people, and eyeballs burn out. Those people looked at the flash. When you look at the flash of an atomic bomb, burns your eyeballs out. So if you're ever in an atomic bomb blast, do not look at the flash, because it'll melt your eyeballs. Why can't you say Happy Atomic Bomb Day? It would be like Happy Easter, Merry Christmas, Merry Atomic Bomb Day. I mean, you don't hear that. It was if we didn't do that, we'd probably be speaking Japanese right now. Those 2 bombs. So it's got to be a holiday. I hope you enjoy your Atomic Bomb Day.
And time. Thank you, Randy Holden. Woo! That dark humor, definitely dark. Definitely dark. Yeah, so we're going to keep this show going. We got the Hillbilly Peach coming up. Fat and sassy, classically trashy. So here we go. So how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. I had to write some notes down because I tell you, Thomas is living over there with the white people sports. I kind of like that. You got axe throwing. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure there's some beer drinking, wife swapping. Yes, but I'm not wanting to swap with your wife. Well, yeah, I'm not swapping wives because despite the way I look, I'm straight. I know. I'll dismiss being lesbian, right? Because I love lesbians. I'm like them. I'm dodging penis, But I'm just trying to keep it together, my love together, because my husband just won't leave me alone. It's like by aggravation, by aggravation. And I wish they'd keep that stuff away. And let me see, what else can I talk about? Oh, we're going to bring up the Narcan, since that was brought up as a little package of bags come to you from Narcan. They gave my daughter so much medicine, you know, and so now I'm able to date because of it. That's a hillbilly mating call right there, ladies. You just sit there and shake your oxycodone, and they will come running to you. Yes, they will. And then, you know, to top it off, you got to calm things down. We got our marijuana. Yes, marijuana. That's very important too, because you got to calm yourself down after you calm yourself down. Let's see here. What else do I got? I tell you, my hillbilly's coming out today. I was driving by a trailer park, and all I could think of was, that looks like a nice place to live. Oh my God, I live in a big ass house, and I'm thinking it'd be nice to live in a trailer park. Tell me that ain't redneck white trash. Yes, I was not born white trash, but somebody had to lower my family standards. And it was me. Yes, it was. It's like, oh God, here comes Vanessa. Hide the food. She's got the monkeys. And that's usually what would happen. What's the worst that happens from somebody that's smoking weed? You ain't going to have no leftovers at Thanksgiving. There might be a fight in the little Debbie's eye. Yes, because I will take a grandma down. Those are my Twinkies, bitch. Oh, they get some money in the jar there. And I didn't write down my time of
You killing it.
did I do 3 minutes? Or y'all, I take that.
No, you're good, Vanessa. Just keep rolling. We are doing good. But Brenda Brown will be able to come back to us. So I say, as you say, it's quick shot break because I know you got to catch your breath. And,
Double dipping. I'm not finished talking yet. I'm not finished talking yet. He's double dipping, and it's like 3.5 minutes. Oh, he's getting greedy. So we're gonna stop right there. So we're gonna keep this show going. Thank you very much. My name is Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Pete. All right. This is actually what I've been waiting on. We're going to have a good time. Our headliner is awesome. You'll find them everywhere on Roku, Sauced in the City, on top of Mark with his little beanie weenie. And I got some Narcan for you, too, if you get too sick from all those drugs. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for RK. For SK. Sorry about that. Sorry. SK Morton.
Thanks. My very good friend, Veronica Ray. Yeah, I was actually, talking about the Narcan and that sort of thing. I am not what one would refer to as healthy. I've had a lot of problems, actually. I've got the sugar now. And my wife's on my case about that. I actually have my brother's kidney, one of my brother's kidneys. And I didn't need it, but he just kind of shoved it to me in a napkin at a barbecue. And so now I've got 3 kidneys. That's nice because I can, drink motor oil and pee glacier water now. So it's nice to have the 3 kidneys. But my wife's always on my case. Here's the thing, Brenda doesn't know this. I've been on the show a few times. I never told her I didn't want to play the race card. But my wife is black. That's right. Yeah. I'm one of the good ones. And I haven't told her yet. I think she's figuring it out because I'm constantly trying to scrub it off her. It won't come off. No, that's not a racist joke because I'm married to a black woman. So I got to get out of racism free card right there. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Plus I've been to the meetings, so I know how everything works. No, that's the thing. I do a lot of racist stuff in my act because it's not racist stuff. It's racial. I'm not making fun of the races. I'm making fun of the people who feel like there's some sort of difference between the races. Chinese people do that. And it drives me crazy. So anyway, I'm talking about my wife and trying to remember what she does. Well, no, the fact of the matter is I would have dated any type of, any nationality, any race like that. I would have dated a white woman, but I just, I really hate hiking. So I thought, I'll stay away from that. And there's been some really beautiful Asian women I've known, but you can only fake interest in a cello solo for so long, and then of course the Latinas, they carry knives, so that only leaves black women for me. And my wife, I married her because she told me to, and you know how pushy black women are. No, you misunderstood me. You misheard. The real reason I married her is because of my fetish. No, you misheard me again. The real reason I married her is because, being a white man, she thought I had better credit than her. That's how we got together. But I have learned some things. I've learned some things about black female culture, which is they are never warm enough. They're never hot enough. It's always freezing. She asked me the other day, she says, what is the actual definition of irony? And I said, that would be if a black woman invented the air conditioner. The woman I come home, it's the middle of August. She's sitting directly in front of the heater. She's got a jacket on. It's like 90 something degrees out. And she looks at me. The house is melting. There's steam on the windows. Everything. My nose starts to run when living with her is like always eating soup, is what I'm trying to say. She looks at me. She says this cute little look when she knows she's caught with something. She's got the heater on and she goes, oh! It's very adorable. And she says, is it too hot in here? And I'm looking and our clock is melting. And I go, no, sweetie, we live in a Dali painting. This is fine with me. This is okay. So anyway, no, she's great, and she's smarter than I am. And here's the thing. A lot of guys don't like to admit this, but I say this for real. Hey, I got a light.
Yep, 1 minute.
I honestly believe women in general are better than men. And there we go. So Vanessa's clapping, which is why I say in general. But the point is, they're harder working, they're smarter, they're organized, they're industrious. You'd imagine they'd know how to parallel park, but you can't have everything, I guess. So anyway, have I not offended everybody? I hope I've offended everybody today. Oh, wait a minute, midgets. No, we'll leave that for next time. We'll talk about midget abortion. That'll be fun. Okay, all right. Vote Quimby. I'm SK Morton. I hope that was 5 minutes.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Time. That is awesome.
Right on. Really quickly, thank you, SK Morton and Thomas Eskin, Marky, Randy Holden, Vanessa Red, Hillbilly Peach, and of course, Brenda Brown is coming back, y'all. She just had some technical difficulties. We had talked about it earlier. The Wi-Fi problem. So honestly, hey, Mark, guess what? She left it free for us. So, we get to do.
You want me to dance?
We're going to put this, as they say, as the shout out part of the situation of it. So, we got to do the vote. That's right. Almost forgot. So we got to vote. So what we do is in this portion of the show, we're going to vote as cast members, because normally it'd be the audience. Then when we do this live on December 3rd, on October 30th and December 6th, this is how it works out. Everybody's gone up. Both teams are up. So the opener for the Beetlejuicers, Mua, and the opener for the Beatles was Randy. So now, between myself and Randy, Captain Thomas, you get to go first because you're the captain, so you get to choose. Which one did you like? Who did you like?
This ain't fair. I mean, I'm not going to go against you. Like, that's... I'm trying to win.
This is gonna be
I don't have no fair in me. That's not how life works. I'm always going to vote for my people, but,
Do it.
Well,
Your vote is, come on, you have to be verbal now.
You gotta say it.
I'm going to say the Colorado Comet. It's completely biased, but I don't care.
And then we're going to bounce on over to Mr. S.K. Morton, or S.D. Morton, or S.K.I. Morton. Yeah.
I thought that stuff was supposed to help your eyes.
It doesn't. It never does. But
okay.
oh yeah, no, it doesn't. But here we go. Okay, so your vote, of course, is up. So
Randy.
you get to choose.
For Randy?
Randy
Yeah,
Horton.
I'm voting for Randy.
So one for Randy, one for the Colorado comic, and now we got Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. Go ahead and make that pick there, you know.
Oh, I'm definitely going for Randy. He definitely put it in there today.
Right on. Yeah, you did. Yeah, he was clean, very clean, very clean, very clean. So yeah, that's 2 for Randy, and then I got like 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1. Okay. Marky, go ahead, do your pick.
Wait a second. My chat's just coming in from my captain. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. The Colorado comic. I got a captain.
Whoa!
You're tied up. It's a tie.
Now again, guys, this is where we kind of need the crowd because it's tied, so we can't really have a tie. You can't tie. It's not a tie. So this is where Brittany Brown normally comes out. She can pick who she wants to. So
Go to the next.
let's move on to the next settle. So what's a tie? We ended in a tie. Yeah, both won. So neither one of us gets to do the shout out. No, not gonna happen. So moving on to the features of the night. Feature for the Beetlejuicers was my man T. Thomas Eskin.
Yes, sir.
That was it. And then the one for the Beatles was Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. So you got Vanessa Ray, Hillbilly Peach, and then you got Thomas Eskin. So Mark, who are you picking on this one?
I see. I got your message. The Colorado comic. I am picking Thomas Eskin.
One for Thomas. Okay, and then Randy Holden. Who are you picking there, buddy?
Thomas, I apologize for not knowing your name. I'm an old guy, right?
I can tell by your terminology. That's an old man.
Fast.
So 1 for Vanessa, 1 for Thomas. Come on, SK, BK, WK, SK baby. Bring it home. Bring it home.
I here's the thing. They were both great, but I gotta say, I think not just on the act, but the whole show. I think Thomas was the star tonight, so I got to give it to Thomas. You were great, Vanessa, but I think Thomas was the funniest person out tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna pick Thomas too. So yeah.
Thank you for your honesty.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. So as I say in this particular round, Vanessa, come on, she's the funniest loser I've ever seen before.
Well, no, if she had been against anyone else, then I would have picked her. But I just think Thomas was great tonight.
I get it, because you're going to be coming up next and remember my picks. But in this portion of this, Thomas, you do walk away with the most cast votes for the headline of the night. So give a shout out, congratulations to you, and take your win around the winner circle.
That's me moving right there. I'm just moving the camera.
Oh,
all right, it's my laps.
He ran too fast. He's been watching that Go movie that I saw. Is it Go Fast?
I gotta get to work.
Now you do okay, right now. Now, of course, the headliners of the night. Headliners this time. That means the last ones, the person that did 5 minutes at the most. And this is the weirdest thing to actually say because they both they held down more than they were supposed to. And then I'm holding down more than I'm supposed to because like they say, I don't know when to shut up. I'm trying to. I really try. I really try. But other than that, the headliners of the night, the Beetlejuicers introduced first time ever, Mark E. And then the Beatles, because they got that kicking music going on there, it was S.K. Morton. So we'll do it like this. Thomas, go ahead and make your pick.
All right, so
and then your voice will follow you.
Mark was down. Like to me, that was hilarious. Like I was in tears. It's just that he just happened to break every rule that we possibly came up with in a pre-meeting, and I don't know if I can vote for that and then keep my job here next week. I don't know how that works.
Choose.
I'll go with SK.
Which white guy you want? Pick a white guy.
I'll go with SK only because I'm trying to be cordial.
Okay, all right. SK, that's one vote for you. Randy Holton, you are up next there, homeboy.
Well, I guess Thomas is making some pretty good sense there because, Mark, I think he did break every rule in the book. And then some. So for SK.
That's two for SK. And then, of course, as I say, I got to let the ladies in on this vote. So, that's Red Hillbilly Peach. Did he get away with it? Or you? I know.
No, SK.
Yeah, right. I kind of figured
if I can speak in Mark's behalf,
well,
wearing a leopard skin elephant thong is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, with not an ordinary vote, but we were going to see it. He was going to throw it out there somewhere in a skit anyways. SK Morton is actually walking away with the win of the headliners tonight. So, SK, go ahead and do your shout out and take your walk around the winner circle.
skmorton.com. I got a book out and there's a CD on there too. Everybody get it. You don't get a discount because I'm poor.
Oh, God. And they say, everybody, that's how we run the Last Chance Roundup. We get comedians out there to basically, as they say, go head to head, just like we did, opener, headliners, and everything. And as Brenda would actually say, this is the part of the show where we actually do shout out to everybody in the cast, Sauce in the City, Roku, UBSN TV, and then hit Sauce in the City as we give us time to go ahead. She actually had, as I say, technical difficulties.
I gotta go to work.
Go ahead, Vanessa. What you say?
Let's get the shout outs going. Let's get the shout outs.
Give me 30 seconds. I can't talk that fast, and they just
gotta go to work.
Dragging it. Come on now.
She's got to go to
Go
work.
ahead, Vanessa. As they say, you go ahead, shout out first. As they say, ladies first for the night. Go ahead, shout out.
Okay, I did, and then I got to take off. I want to shout out to everybody here tonight. It's been nice to meet the newbies and stuff. Sauce in the City, Brenda Brown, the Chocolate Child, UBSN TV, and also the Block in Fort Walton Beach, where I host every night, every Saturday night. So y'all have a good night. Sorry, I got to take off. I think you're wonderful. Mwah.
All right, thank you. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, y'all. And guess what? It's slowly but surely coming back at the right time, which is the end time, which is a good time. But then again, as I say, SK Morton, go ahead and give a shout out to whoever's done in your comedy. And thank you for winning for the headliner tonight. And shout out.
All right. Ah!
Okay. So, still technical difficulties, but I got to watch the show on the other side. Thanks to everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. I hope y'all can hear my voice. This was the best episode that I never ran. You guys, thank you guys. Shout out. I swear to God, I'm talking to you guys like on 2 tin cans and a string. But I want to shout you guys out. Thank you for giving me such an amazing episode. Even though I wasn't there, I heard the winners. I'll go back and watch. SK Mortensen, thank you so much for coming by and sharing your funny. Great job on showing them how to do it clean, dark, and funny. I never thought that would be a thing, but we're gonna clip that. Mark, we'll talk in the green room afterwards. I heard some things. I'm just saying, Mr. SQ, thank you for so much for your funny. I can see how you and Emmanuel Theophilus may hang out. Quill Life rocks for life because I'm sitting here wearing the t-shirt still yet again.
She left again.
Did it happen? Okay.
This is what you get when you don't pay the bill. So I just did the math. Yes, I am back again. Betsy was not feeling the clean comedy, even though we did it, and we did it with us. Thank you, guys. all, Thomas Eskin, SK Morton, Randy Hoig, Vanessa Ray. Still going to talk to you in the green room after this. And with that being said, I think, you still have time for shout outs. I know y'all didn't get. Let's go ahead and this is the part where you give a quick shout out to everybody who has had something to do with you in comedy. And let's go before my Wi-Fi gives out. The Colorado Comic.
So, a quick one. So shout out you, Brenda Brown, Chaka Chow. Shout out to 5,000 of the 6,000 of the 68,000. All them comics that are rocking with us because we just blew up after this one. We showed in and it's too hot. Y'all think wearing this stuff is easy? No, it's not. So shout out to the hairdresser and my shade provider and all the guys with all this heavy gold and stuff that I normally wear. So shout out to all that. Shout out to Mark, everybody else. So holla. It's hot, bro. It's so hot. It's hot.
Holla. And this sounds like a good time to tell our audience that this is a live stream, no take twos, no do-overs, no edits. And so anything and everything can happen. And Betsy is not feeling her Friday night being held captive, but she's doing a good job. Come on, Betsy. Randy Holton, short shout out.
I'd like to shout out to the president that dropped the atomic bomb on the Japanese. Because without that, I wouldn't have.
Okay. Mark E, short shout out.
I know I broke some rules, but listen, my damn PTSD dog just passed out. He's had a hell of a night for this episode. So I'm shouting out to Brady. I got to resuscitate that son of a gun over there. He's supposed to keep me supervised. Somebody left me completely by myself. I don't know what the heck to do. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Katash.
God.
Thomas, great man. Thank you for giving me 5 minutes.
We're never going to get into prison. God, we're never going to get into prison. All right, SK Morton, go ahead and shout out.
Obviously, the biggest thanks is to you, Brenda. I always enjoy coming on, and you've put up with a lot of your patience with me has been great. So, and also to address the whole atomic bomb on Japan thing, it's a little known fact. Hiroshima was not the first target. The first target, the city was covered by fog, so they had to move on to Hiroshima. So here's the sunny days in Japan.
Right on. See, you learned something on this show as well. And yes, I learned. My hopes just I heard that there is a white guy, if not a black guy, out there for me. And that's not racist. That's just, all right, Thomas Eskin. Go ahead and shout out.
The first thing I want, shout out to the Japanese dog. I told you I'm a Christian. Grandmama watching her grandma. I ain't built like that. So shout out to the Phoenix scene, definitely. Shout out to Tara Shakespeare. Shout out back home, back in Jersey. Shout out to Jenny Sensel in North Carolina. Joe Lowers and David Couscard and everybody in the World Series of Comedy, Jason Rowland, Calvin. I think I'm good on shout outs. I feel like I'm about to do a 90s video if I keep going. Shout out Big Tutu and them, Big Rail, my homie Cam, brother David. All right, I'm good.
We want to make sure that you get in everybody, because we know it's, with our 2 people that watch, people still get into fight because you did not mention them. And it's like, dang, nigga, it was 2 people. Okay, like, don't get upset.
Shout out to Darrell Hearns. And also shout out to you, Brenda. Thank you for bringing me on. This was awesome. Like, great experience.
It's so crazy. I've worked with Emmanuel and Darrell for so long. You sound like they had a baby. You literally sound when you said thanks, Brenda. You sounded like Darrell Hurds. I swear.
Hey, we was doing so well. I just gave you shouts. You know what I'm saying? Gave you props, and you just threw shade. That's how we living.
You know what? You can't come over here and talk about
That'd
my
be a weird
classics.
looking baby. That's all I'm saying. Like those two, like that dude.
Oh man, no! I mean, if we're talking about that, you look like Terrence Howard and Emmanuel
I'm getting
Theophilus.
off the train. I'm
Anyway,
getting off the train. I'm done. Yo, cross me out. Have a good one, y'all.
Oh gosh. Well, anywho, we had a rocking good time. I want to shout out everybody who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. This is your girl Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. We will see y'all later. Later meaning Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when we do our next rousing episode and try to practice again for a prison comedy show. This is a good challenge. I don't know if Mark is going to be up for it, but you guys can tune in on Sunday at 6 p.m. to see if we make the cut and get your tickets. October 30th is coming up, and All Hallows Eve will be around before you know it, and you're not getting in without a ticket, so I suggest you get one. All right, we're out of here. Blue comedy, dark humor, and bad behavior at its best, y'all. We love you. We will see you in a couple of days.
Yeah.